and we reviewed their tax return from 2024. What we saw stood out almost immediately. Hang on, get this right, $55,000 of interest income that they had on their tax return last year. So we were having a conversation with them and found this was simply from certificate deposits, CDs at the bank. And in fact, this $700,000 was sitting in those CDs. And like many retirees, they wanted certainty. They didn't want to risk it in the stock market. But the downside here that a lot of people don't realize because they're not getting tax advice was all that interest, the $55,000, was hitting them on their tax return every year. And what it was doing was pushing them up into a higher tax bracket. So Joshua, one of our CPAs, he asked this really powerful question. And we ask a lot of questions here because everyone's situation is different. But the question he asked was, do you need that interest income to live off every year? And they thought about it for a second. They said, well, no, we just want to keep it growing because we think inflation's going, but we don't want to lose it to the market. And that answer changed everything. Because if you don't need the income now, then why create the tax liability year after year? If you like paying taxes, you can pay some of mine. So we showed them how to restructure that investment for certainty, similar to a CD, without the unnecessary taxable income hitting them every year.